What's poppin', what's crackin'? I just popped up to say what's happening. I know this ballin' has been a distraction, but I've been hustling.
What's up? Good morning, good morning. You watching Good Morning with Shaf. I'm Shaf. My mama named me Raheem. Good morning. How y'all doing? Yesterday, you watching my show. Hey. Yesterday we talked about Jonah. So Jonah was told to go left, he went right, he came into some problems, he went right, he did what God said, he had a bad attitude about it. That's really all we heard. God loves us, and he's patient with us, even when we're jerks. So, we're gonna talk about your attitude. So a friend of mine, good friend of mine, used to say, your attitude determines your altitude. So, children of Israel was in the wilderness. So they were slaves for 400 years. They got out of slavery. They walked into the promised land. They walked from slavery, just like we did. So they walk into the promised land. So as they was walking to the promised land, on the way there, they're like, dang, Moses, we ain't got no food, we hungry. So the next day, God said, you know what, told Moses, he said, you know what, it's gonna rain manna from heaven. It's in Goshen, I think, the place is called Goshen. So we're gonna rain manna from heaven. They can pick food 6 days. On the 6th day, they need to pick double so they can make bread. They make little clumps so they can make bread. It's like dough from the sky, bread from the sky, literally, little pieces. It still falls there right now. That's what's interesting, and it doesn't fall on the Sabbath. So, they're out there picking the bread. They're making bread. Some people overdoing it, grabbing too much, it's getting bad, just like they said it was gonna go bad. So then after a little while, the people like, we sick of bread. We got bread coming out our ears, Moses. So then God sent all these pheasants through the camp. Mad pheasants, so they got chicken dinners. Big chicken dinners, 5-piece chicken and a biscuit is what they got. But still got the bread, now they got the chicken. So then they're like, oh, we sick of chicken, Moses. When we were slaves, we had onions. This is niggas say when we were slaves, we had onions. So y'all was the slaves, y'all getting beat by the master, and y'all complaining about onions. All right, on the way to the promised land. So they get to the promised land. They're right there. It's a 14-day trip. So 2 guys go out, Joshua and probably Caleb, Joshua and Caleb. They go out, but 2 from each tribe. So that's 10, 12 guys who went. So Joshua and Caleb came back like, it's popping. They got grapes big as our head. It's really flowing milk and honey. The land good. We gonna prosper. All we gotta do is go down there and kill these guys, and we got it. So the other 10 guys was like, not us. We are grasshoppers to these people. They call themselves grasshoppers. So, this is what I thought. And this is what happened. A superpower. So this would be like, when they left Egypt, Egypt was destroyed. It was no longer an empire. So that'd be like black people leaving America and going to Mexico to get to Puerto Rico. Or go to Central America to get to Mexico. Like, it's not a long trip. So, they just destroyed, the Lord they served just destroyed Egypt, but they scared of Puerto Rico. So So you know what God did? Since they had a loser attitude, he left everybody out there of that entire generation in the wilderness to walk around in a circle for 40 years until they died. Caleb and Joshua was young and strong. I think Joshua lived he lived to be like 120 or something. But their attitude was bold. So don't get stuck in the wilderness with your attitude. Jonah had an attitude. Change your attitude. I use me for example. I was door dashing during the Rona, right? So I probably was making like $700 a week. So one time I get an order at this Coney on Dexter. I was already at the Coney on Dexter. But DoorDash, you don't know where you're going until you're about to drop off the order, until you pick up the order. So I pick up the order in Melvindale. I'm not going to Melvindale. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I get the people the food back. Like, I ain't taking this. So the guy called me really before I leave the restaurant. Like, man, what's up with that? I'm not coming to Melvindale. He's like, you should come to Melvindale. I'm like, no. I'm like, you're not tipping. It's $9. I'm not going. It's late. I'm straight. That was my attitude. So a couple days later, some guys in the same Coney Island, and there's one guy talking. He's like, yeah, I make $1,000 a week, blah, 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 blah. But I do it like this. I get up and do this and do this and do this. So I listen, because I wasn't making $1,000 a week and I was spending 40 hours. So I did what he said he did, and I changed my attitude about going to Melvindale. You know, that gas place was like 9 minutes away. 8-9 minutes away. It wasn't far. It wasn't no traffic. Changed my attitude. My numbers went up. I started working like 30 hours a week, making like $1,000 a week with off day. So your attitude, change your attitude, change your altitude. It's not what you're doing, it's how you look at it. All right. Thanks for watching. That's the show. Good morning with Shav. I'm Shav. Give me a call, 313-296-2251. Hey, man, y'all have a great day, man. Keep your head up, man. It's sunny. You alive. You walking. Like, straight up. In the last month, I got a bunch of cool guys who are not walking around no more. So you walking around, you got a shot. Hey, change your attitude. Have a great day, man. Love you. God loves you. Love yourself.